comment and be a part of the family. Pamela,
Yeah.
what do we have?
Well, we have KCCA has acquired their finished training enforcement officers and they have given them body cameras to monitor what is happening in the field.
You know when the US soldiers, also some of those soldiers in the first world countries, when they are fighting, they have a camera on the helmet, a camera on the chest, so that if you shoot the wrong guy, the guys at the base can see you.
If you're handling people badly, because there have been several complaints that enforcement officers are handling street vendors badly while doing their operations. So this is the reason for those cameras.
Who monitors these cameras? Footage. Are they live cameras?
Yeah, I think they are live cameras. They know that because according to Dorothy Chitak, she says that these cameras will be used in a timely way. That when something happens, they can easily trace.
They can easily tell.
Yeah, immediately. You know, all those things.
Camera
yeah.
We want to get information from the field in time, so that if there is an issue, we can deal with it immediately. The problem of getting the information late, we are not able to resolve that issue quickly.
And the idea was introduced to us by the executive director. It sounds sophisticated, it sounds alien, it sounds high-tech. Training mechanism has also to be provided for in the law, because I have a view which I would like to share with the colleague. We create a training camp, a center.
I'm wondering why he's always pessimistic.
Yeah, Arias Lukwago says that they are in the final stages because as this issue of enforcement officers has been complained about severally on the streets, KCCA council that is headed by the mayor is coming up with a law that is going to regulate these officers. And Lukwago is saying, well, this thing of cameras is too technique, too technology.
Yes.
So he's saying that the other thing they will do is have a law where they will also train these officers. But these officers undergo training under the Uganda Police Force, the enforcement officers. But they also want them to have this other training that will help them as they go to the field. So
was it necessary? Was it, cameras ezo tuzetaga? Like, the advancement in the, technology development and whatnot, but with all the issues we have as a country, with all the things that KCCA has to tackle, do you really need these cameras?
The image of KCCA and law enforcement officers has been tarnished over time, because there are people who have come up and said, oh no, this law enforcement officer, I don't know their name, but as they were coming to take stuff away from me, they hit me, they beat me, I got a problem, my back got this, I lost my leg. Like, people come up with all these issues of how they were maltreated while enforcement officers were carrying out their operations. So to make such the image clear, and there are also things of some of them taking bribes, the corruption somehow, somewhere.
Yes.
So to be able to rectify the image of KCCA and its enforcement officers, these cameras are necessary.
Okay, nze kyensaba kiri kimu balemezi dondola downtown nga bazitunza kyesatu akalipoota kalagamba kabuze nga akakubyemu ekyesatu omuyaaye ate mu kamera obwo bwakabi
ate buli expensive
bwakabi oba omanyi kamera fe wetuli tujja bugula
ate oguteekewa you move it or put it in your house. They are body cameras. They have to be on your body.
This is Galaxy 100.2. We're still here with Pamela Isamara Chom.
Yes,
what else do we have?
An update on our pastor, our false prophet. Dennis Chintu.
It had to be a Dennis. But Dennis of Amani.
Apparently, there was an order from the DPP, because I told you yesterday was appearing in court and he wanted to get bail. But there was an order from the DPP that he should not get Director of Public Prosecutions, that you should not get bail immediately. You should not get bail immediately. But then he denied the charges read against him, the charges of human trafficking in persons, then assault. Yes, trafficking persons, then assault and promoting sectarianism, because he was kind of tribal when he was making his statements.
When he was beating people.
While caning people.
Yeah.
So he was before the Hoima Magistrates Court and they said no bail.
So
but his case is coming up for mention again tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I stand to be corrected, was he beating people according to their tribes? Omunyankole afuna 3 omuganda 2 omukigemu
nedda he made statements as the city Munyole something like that.
Reckless statements.
He made those reckless statements, and that is how They sent him back, but there were two people. He's a public relations person.
From his church?
Yes.
Church
Brian Simbe, head communications.
The departments in the country are concerned. Calls from my boss, the DPP, showing the concern that the accused person should not be granted bail immediately.
I'm therefore further demanding till Friday at 2 p.m.
2 p.m.
Yeah.
We'll keep you guys posted. Gano gwegagwira uchikumi kaumuze 12:15 zisanguseeko. Tuli live ku YouTube gendako Galaxy FM /TV.
Minister for Gender, Labour and Social Development is currently addressing the media at the Uganda Media Center. That is Betty Among. And Among is saying that they are going to be deporting or bringing back 452 Ugandans who went to Dubai and UAE countries. Some went with visit visas and as tourists, but they ended up staying there and working and then getting stranded. Some of them were, according to her, she's saying that there are many who have been stranded on the streets of Dubai and Arab Emirates, and majority of them have been victims of trafficking. Bagenda through agents, and then they reach there, they've given you a short visa, you're already illegally living in Dubai or any other countries, you don't have a source of income, so you're on the streets basically. Last week we saw 100, in the previous week, 150 girls were brought back.
Girls?
Yes.
No
girls.
Boys?
Mostly girls. These are girls who go on domestic work, and they get stranded there. Sometimes the bosses throw them out. Other times, they just reach there and the people they are supposed to meet are not there. So they stay on the streets. So,
at least, but the question is, do they want to come back?
Now, Auntie, of course you have no choice. You'd rather be on the streets of Dubai doing what?
Would you rather be on the streets of March India or the streets of Dubai? Exactly.
It depends on what you're doing on the streets. You can but if you're in a country legally, man, come back to your country. Oh yeah. Like I know you spent 2 million, 5 million going there. Come on. Just come back. Yeah. But I know that some of these girls have odd jobs. They go, they wash dishes this side, they do what the other side. And
making ends meet.
Yeah, they try and make ends meet, but it's still a struggle.
Okay, they are coming back, but coming back to what? By the time you leave this country, you have a very strong reason, yeah? Some people are from the villages, like, the only thing they have is like a goat there. Or take it. Like, they have sold land, their mothers or grandmothers have sold land for them to go. Yeah.
Yeah. Let them come back and start from zero. I mean, that's sometimes what life gives us. You have to reset yourself and start off. As long as you're not dead, it's not over. Come back.
It's a difficult one. That's all we had for you guys. Check out our YouTube, Galaxy FM /TV. For more stories, you can check out www.galaxyfm.co.ug. It's a beautiful Thursday. Today is the day I make those hard phone calls to the people that you love. You just want to say sorry, or you just want to, just tell somebody that nkukoye sikyagala beera naawe enamba ginsuutireyo kunoti musanvu munoti bbiri. We'll be doing that in the next hour, but for now, here's Tanya. It's a pity.